I can just start by asking it to do something for me. And usually, what people do is they would want to change the colors. They either want a dark theme or they want a combination of a dark theme and a light theme with a switch. So let's start with something that I like and I love. I love the purple color and I love this rose pine theme. I use it everywhere in my browser, in my code editor, in my terminal, anywhere it's available, I use it. So I want to make this application use these colors. I want it to be like my terminal, purple and beautiful and dark. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna ask it in a very simple way to take a look at my styles in the app and create a rose pine theme for it. Nothing more. I'm not going into any details. So what it will do, it will start by exploring my project, and this is a tool that's called by the theming MCP. So the theming MCP will inspect the project. We will see if you're using a licensed version of Ignite UI components. So, for example, the grid we have in Angular and web components is a paid-for product. So if you're using the licensed version, the theming MCP will know, and it will detect, and it will do the right imports from the right places. We can actually dive in and see what's doing, what it's doing. It's calling 19 tools, 20 tools. What is it doing? Let's see. So it will just explore the project a little bit. It will see that we're using Angular 21.1 with server-side rendering. It will see that we have Sass in our Angular JSON, so we're using Sass. And it will also start doing stuff behind the scenes, like it will define a palette right here with also a font family, a nav drawer. You can see all of the things it's doing. Um, just this is just the exploration phase, and it's just by writing a single sentence. It's pretty awesome because right now we'll go back to actually writing code. Um, so let's see. It assessed that we need to create a palette with the following colors, and you will see that it's now calling the create custom palette tool from the theming MCP. Um, and in a second, we should see our application after it writes the styles to the style sheet. It decided to write them too. We'll explore which one it was in a second. Um, you will see that it's calling the tool with the platform Angular, license true, variant dark, because Rosepine by default is dark. There is a light variant as well, but I want it to be dark. And it actually decided to modify the styles. Says this is the entry point style sheet for the entire app. It's editing the file right now, and we can actually zoom out a little bit. We can see that if we open the styles file, let's see if it's writing anything. It's preparing, so it's not written anything in here yet. By the way, those styles are not written by me by hand. Those were generated by AI. And let's see if it did anything. Still hasn't changed anything. Let's see. I can see that there is already some pre-existing colors in here, perhaps generated before this session. I think the demo course is following me, preparing edit for too long. We'll start again if it fails. Oh no, wait. You can see that actually it's looking for the design tokens for the nav drawer right now. So the theming and the theming MCP also has the ability to introspect components, and it's not like it's going into the implementation or anything like that. It actually has information for all of the design tokens in the component themes. So we'll just query the service. We'll see, hey, okay, I now understand all of the colors that I have for the nav drawer, and hey, look at it. It created a rose pine theme that matches my terminal. Yay! Super exciting. So you'll see that it actually we'll look at what's changed in the code, but you'll see something very cool. It actually extracted all of the colors from the website, from the um, Rosepine website, and then it created a palette. And this is quite a sophisticated palette, mind you. It decided to create every single shade, and also you will notice it's calling this adaptive contrast function. This means that if you decide to change one of the colors later on, for example, you want to tweak some of the shades, the color, the contrast color will automatically switch, which is awesome. And this is why we get this contrast here in the text. See, it's completely readable. And it's a design system. It's not hard coding anything. It's not creating new classes. It's not. Let's see actually the changes. See, it's just a single style sheet, and the modifications it made are basically just a couple of lines, the ones that we saw here. Just added the palette, uh, replaced the palette with our new one, the rose pine palette. Let me hide the other stuff. And it also created a nav drawer theme. It didn't hallucinate any of the properties. All of them worked because the project built without an error. And then it decided, hey, by the way, let's change the body color to this RP base, which is awesome. And modify the navbar a little bit also, because it saw, hey, I have a navbar. Let's use the navbar background properties in CSS, not Sass. So it is really smart about, it has the tools to know that these exist as CSS variables as well, not just the Sass properties for the theme. And yeah, replaced just all the hard-coded colors with the colors from our newly created palette.